Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most chaotic, hilarious, and downright bizarre characters in the entire Marvel Universe. We're talking about the one, the only, the Merc with a mouth, Deadpool. But this isn't just a character breakdown. We're going to explore a much bigger question. Does Deadpool's very existence fundamentally break the Marvel Universe? Now, when I say break, I don't mean he's just overpowered. Sure, his healing factor is off the charts, making him practically immortal, but lots of Marvel characters are powerful. What makes Deadpool different is his unique reality-bending superpower, his awareness that he's in a comic book, or a movie, or a video game. This is what we call breaking the fourth wall. It started as a subtle joke, a little wink to the audience. But over the years, it's become his defining characteristic. He talks directly to us, the readers and viewers. He references his own past issues, complains about his writers, and even critiques the very story he's in. This creates a fascinating paradox. How can a fictional universe maintain its internal logic and stakes when one of its main characters knows it's all fake? Think about it. In any other story, when a character faces a life-threatening situation, we feel the tension. Will they survive? Will they succeed? But with Deadpool, that tension is instantly deflated. He can just turn to the camera and say something like, "Don't worry, folks, I'm the star of this book. They can't kill me off. My merchandise sells way too well." Suddenly, the danger feels less real. The stakes are lowered not just for him, but for everyone around him. Let's look at some classic examples from the comics. In the Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe series, he literally goes on a rampage, systematically eliminating every hero and villain. How does he do it? Not just with guns and swords, but by exploiting his knowledge of their weaknesses, their secret identities, and their classic comic book tropes. He outsmarts Reed Richards by realizing he can't outthink him, so he just kills him in a brutally simple way. He defeats the Hulk by waiting for him to turn back into Bruce Banner. He's not just fighting the characters. He's fighting the narrative itself. This meta-awareness puts him in a league of his own. While characters like Doctor Strange or the Scarlet Witch can manipulate reality, they do so within the established rules of magic in their universe. Deadpool operates outside those rules. His power is a narrative one. He can literally grab word balloons, jump between comic panels, and even argue with his own narration boxes. He once traveled into the real world to confront his own writers. How do you even begin to classify that on a power scale? It's like trying to measure the power level of a director in their own movie. This creates a huge problem for other characters who have to interact with him. Imagine you're Captain America. You've dedicated your life to justice, fighting for what's right in a world you believe in. Then this guy in a red suit shows up, telling you that your entire reality, your struggles, your victories, are all just entertainment for a bunch of people in another dimension. It would be an existential nightmare. It completely undermines the gravity and heroism of every other character. Their most tragic moments, their greatest triumphs, are just fodder for one of Deadpool's jokes. For instance, when he interacts with the X-Men, he constantly mocks their convoluted timelines and melodramatic angst. When he's with Spider-Man, he points out how similar their costumes are and cracks jokes about Spider-Man's perpetual bad luck. To Deadpool, these aren't real people with real problems. They're collections of tropes and character arcs. The epic universe-ending threat from Thanos feels a little less epic when Deadpool is in the corner making fun of his big purple chin. But here's the other side of the coin. Maybe breaking the universe is actually his purpose. Maybe that's what makes him so brilliant. Deadpool serves as a satirical commentary on the superhero genre itself. Through his fourth wall breaks, he points out the absurdities, the cliches, and the sometimes silly nature of comic books. He's the court jester of the Marvel Kingdom, the only one who can speak truth to power, in this case being the writers and editors. He allows Marvel to poke fun at itself. In a world of ever more serious and gritty superhero tailies, Deadpool is a breath of fresh, chaotic air. He's a release valve for the entire genre. He acknowledges the things we're all thinking. Why do they always come back from the dead? Why is this crossover event so confusing? Deadpool can ask those questions from within the story. This meta-commentary doesn't just break the universe. It also expands it. It adds a new layer to the reading experience. We're not just following a story. We're in on the joke with the character. It creates a unique bond between Deadpool and the audience that no other character really has. He's our inside man. So while he might break the internal consistency and the dramatic tension of the Marvel Universe, he replaces it with something else, a hilarious self-aware critique that is incredibly entertaining. He proves that a universe doesn't have to take itself seriously all the time to be compelling. In the end, Deadpool's existence is a paradox. He is a character who is so powerful that he can threaten the very fabric of his own reality. Yet his greatest strength is making us laugh. He breaks Marvel, but he does it in a way that strangely makes it stronger and more interesting. He reminds us that at the end of the day, these are stories meant to be enjoyed. He's the living embodiment of that fun. He doesn't just break the fourth wall. He lives in the rubble, roasting marshmallows and inviting us all to join him. What do you guys think? Does Deadpool's meta-awareness ruin the stakes, or does it make the Marvel Universe even better? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you in the next one.